Good evening, ladies. Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome to this new Multicomplexes first of this year, 2023. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Good evening, Philippe. Good evening, Stefan. Indeed, we're stuck together again this year for better or for worse, and especially for worse.
You have a good New Year's Eve, Philippe? Oh yes, very good. Thank you, Stefan. We drank, we laughed, we bad-mouthed the Argentinians. Oh my. Peace of Brazil. The thing is,
It's true that there is heightened vigilance by law enforcement and sentinel missions on Fridays. Well, listen, I think Fridays are linked to Friday prayers, right? It's linked to Friday prayers. That's what I wanted to know. You. Is it often on those days that it happens after the prayer?
Yes, right, and indeed,
Oh my. Very technical. Very technical. Why, Philippe? Because on the day of this broadcast, it's the day a white guy committed an attack against Kurds, and those three find nothing better to do than reverse it and talk about Muslim prayer on Fridays and terrorism. It's brilliant. There it is, the kakalaks. Kakakakakaks. Hello, my name is Stefan. I'm a wild beast tamer and a wall-to-wall liar.
hello, my name is Philippe. I'm a Taekwondo champion from São Paulo, a crossword puzzle enthusiast, and I go on strike on Christmas Day. Kakamu.
I eat a Philip Fikes, I do a spinning kick to Noella Gray, and I commit an attack against the church.
Oh, well played, well played. I sing Rai, I smurf with Zidane, and I break my TV like Mohammed Henny. So that's a famous case of nothing to do with it, but it's true, it's true, it's true.
They're right, because often on Fridays I walk past mosques and see all these worshippers coming out like that with a crazed look, shouting, Benzema, Benzema, Benza possessed.
It's scary. But anyway, it just goes to show the C News doesn't only say, they also say crap. The proof that there is today on our soil, it's fed up. Fed up with mass immigration, fed up with the Islamization of our society, fed up with the identity tensions emerging on our soil. And it's not to be excluded that sometimes certain people, whether psychologically disturbed or not, allow themselves to do this kind of thing because they have, Wait, am I dreaming? But this is incredible. He just justified an attack. He's just unbelievable. Oh man, I'd like to remind you, he's a teacher, right? There were students who had to say at the start, you're the other son of... Anyway, all this to say that you've got to be a real genius, Yizyal, to spin an attack against the Kurds and end up saying, immigration is the problem. Damn, what a genius. That's what true champions are. They show up where you least expect them. There we go. Dubbed by Professor of Racism, Kevin Bett. The real danger in our society is indeed the Islamist threat. Look at all the attacks that have happened over the last few years on our soil. It is definitely an Islamist problem. As someone who teaches in San Denis, I see it concretely every day. The problem is the Islamization of our society, which triggers outbursts of hate, homophobic hate, sexist hate, anti-Semitic hate. So at some point, this tendency to highlight the far right just to avoid seeing the real problems in our society. I moved because this is a day when a 69-year-old white man said, I committed a racist attack. He said the police arrested him and asked, why did you do that? He says, I'm a racist. They say, great, you start on Monday. But what's important here is that he says it with heart. He says it and manages to make people believe it's Islam's fault. What a genius. Are we far from him? He's coming from the same side as earlier on the far right wing, and there he is behind the defenders of the sea. No, there's no defense anyway on the sea. No, really, the sea is all for the attack. It's the NBA of hate, it's the NBA. What a wonderful pun. Another goal by... Yes.
The situation in France is not comparable. That's my question.
Oh no, I don't think I know of any.
There isn't that risk because there were 3 deaths today, after all.
Supremacist. There you go.
Let's be, if we're being reasonable, there's no identity-based tensions similar to what's happening in the U.S. today. In the U.S. today.
There are no white supremacists. There are no supremacists.
Oh my twin sisters of crap, huh? Levi Rowe. That's incredible. We are the sisters of crap, but under the sign of fascism. Oh wow, I love this musical. It's truly exceptional. It's incredible because they are really there. Click, click. It looks like Olive and Tom. That's true, Eric. The brothers call it with their famous catapult. Yes, catapult. Look out. Oh wow. Here's Woe back as a solo act, but she's hungry.
As for saying that we welcome Ukrainian refugees more readily than African refugees, the answer is that we do welcome them more readily. The answer is yes. Why? Because Ukrainians don't pose the assimilation or cultural difference problems that some Africans might pose. So that seems perfectly normal to me.
But I like it. I like Ro because it's a groovy style. It's so gentle. Did you see her little voice? She could say anything. Honestly, it's so soft. She could host a children's show. Hello, little ones and little... How are you doing? Auntie says immigration is not good. Oh my, that would pass on her little show. Oh. Yeah. It's exceptional. She reproaches Marcy, who just asked a question. He doesn't have the answer. And while she reproaches him for something obvious, he's too black. I'm sorry, you know.
And there he goes to return to black and white TV. Yeah, very funny. Oh boy, still on the subject of the Tyrailers bust of the SBFM. And finally, I noticed that this film participates, for me, in the ideological enterprise of French cinema, since we are going to have our ears beaten once again with the Senegalese tirailleurs, etc., which is a thing you can't talk about World War I without immediately bringing up the question of Senegalese tirailleurs in the media. Sim, excuse me, I consider there to be an ideological steamroller on this.
Consignia Popini, who is starting to be a normal lawyer and who has a few relapses that are nonetheless interesting. He said that the titles are everywhere on TV, and it's true that when I turn on my TV, everywhere there are titles. Everywhere there are titles. Everywhere. You can't even watch a soccer match anymore without seeing them everywhere. Corner tirailleurs, free kick tirailleurs, and... Yes, but I saw last time there was a tire lure for kids.
On what channel did you see that? On Gully. Gully, what was it called? Gulabali. Gulabali.
Very beautiful show. Hello, black folks. Oh my, shut up, Philippe. A goal for the history books. It's not true. Oh, it's to pay tribute called.
It's not true.
And an old line coming out of retirement.
No way.
But Muslims, they don't give a damn about the Republic. They don't even know what the word means. Oh my, good old-fashioned racism. Stop it with the pseudo-racists on the talk shows. Now that's a guy who isn't afraid. He's like that, but damn, he's afraid of nothing. That's the kind of racism we lead with. We love it. A strike right into the top corner, man. And the others, what do they do? What do they do? You're gonna shut your mouths and dance the Zubina. Thanks, Jean-Claude. Calm down, Stefan. You know, I saw this whole show. It was incredible. It was France-Argentina, an anthology of madness in every way. It really was crazy. Which goes to show this team isn't so great since they pulled this show from the platforms. No replay available. Yes, look at the photo. Here, we can't find it anymore. Oh my, it's already a collector's item? It's a collector's item. That's what I call luck, but it plays even better. Philippe, that means we lived a TV moment we'll never see again. It's like the first jerk who walked on the moon. Can you imagine? It was incredible. Exactly. But I think before pulling it from replay, they should have pulled it before it even aired. Yes, absolutely. Coming up, a reaction from Archon. Oh my. Serves them right. Actually, you're right to wake them up. I'm being told about a new playground, the Bobo Russia. TMC.
I see what's so shocking about it. Stefan is an Islamologist. He talks about Islam. That's normal. No, that's why it's magnificent. It's a magnificent goal because he's a lawyer. He's not even Muslim. And apparently he learned Islam for dummies in one night. In one night, he knows the Quran by heart now. I'm very embarrassed because I had a few notions, but he's reciting surahs in front of Jan Barthez Lazwe. It's great. He's condescending. Is that what you mean?
No, we can remove the condescending part.
Oh, very good. Well, listen, in any case, I'm going to buy his book because I'll be able to teach the Argentinians.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of this uninhibited multi-view. I can tell you, 2023 is going to be a blast.